To Be Determined is the candidate I will be voting for in the upcoming minister election because not only is he a great guy and wants what's best for the SkyBlock community, but he's also planning on adding a brand new item which will make bestiary grinding go by a bunch quicker. He's been a dedicated member of the community for years now, and I personally can't think of anyone better to vote for, so make sure to go vote for 2_B_determined in the minister election because he is determined. Get it? Because what am I doing with my life? He is determined to give y'all the best perk and the best future possible, so vote To Be Determined today. Let's go, dude.
Ladies and gentle gamers, my name is To Be Determined, and before we get into anything, I just want to say huge thank you to Future. None of this would be possible without him, and none of it would be possible without you guys. So thank you guys for voting for me thus far, and huge thank you to Future for the endorsement. Now, I want to answer one crucial question today. Why should you vote for To Be Determined? Other than the reasons Future just said, there are a few more. First off, today I helped break Squid Kid out of this very prison that I stand in now. Not because it was a famous YouTuber. In fact, Squid Kid and Future, my biggest sponsor, have not been getting along very well as of late. So if anything, I had everything to lose from breaking him out. But I did it anyway. Not because I was hoping to get Squid Kid's vote, but because Aura is wrong, and I'm here to stand up for the people. Imprisoning us for using our free speech is wrong, and as a gesture of how important free speech is today, I will be taking in your feedback on this video as to what my perks should be. Now, I've already promised to make bestiary easier. I do not plan on going back on this promise, but I have heard a lot of complaints that this is mostly for in-game players, it doesn't help early game players, and while I disagree with this, I do think there's a way that we can help everybody out even more. For those of you that don't know, I plan on making a perk that will increase your ability to gain bestiary, either through a talisman or a shard. This talisman or shard would give you a chance to get double the bestiary every time you get a kill, which obviously would help end-game players who are going for SkyBlock XP, but also would help early game players who are going for combat XP. Bestiary is one of the best ways you can possibly get combat XP, but at the moment it is super difficult to actually grind out. So having that made easier would definitely increase the rate at which you gain combat XP, and also if you're in the later game and you already have combat 60, help you level some of your pets easier through bestiary. And that was the main reason that I went for this perk, was because I thought it would help everybody out, but now I think there's a way we could help everyone out even more, specifically with the Grandma Wolf pet. Her current max level is legendary, and she gives additional magic find, coins, and combat wisdom with her kill combo perk, which has a very short duration that it'll last. If you don't get a kill within 3 seconds, the 30 kill combo will disappear, and that's if you have the level 100 Grandma Wolf. So if we add the bestiary perk to a mythic Grandma Wolf and also buff this first perk, it would not only give increased bestiary, but also make the combo kills last longer, so it's easier to keep up and keep that permanent bonus magic find, combat wisdom, and extra coins per kill. And the great part about the Grandma Wolf pet is her perks are active at all times. So this wouldn't be like you have to have the Grandma Wolf pet equipped. It's basically a talisman in pet form, but we're able to get one additional perk added on as well as buff her current perk. So again, I wouldn't want to increase the amount of magic find that she gives or anything like that. I think just increasing the duration of the kill combo before it dissipates would be enough to give you not only just 9% extra magic find at all times if you're getting a kill at least every like 10 seconds, but if you have the Grandma's Knitting Needle, which is an item from the Rift, you get a 5% increase to said magic find, so you can get up to 14% more magic find. And again, that's a percentage, so it's not just a straight number. If you have 100 base magic find and then you have the Grandma Wolf perk active, you'll be getting 14 extra magic find. But if you have 300 magic find at base, that would be 42 bonus magic find. So it is going to buff higher level players more than lower level players just based on the amount of magic find that you have, but it is still a permanent boost to your magic find, your combat wisdom, and the amount of coins you get per kill for all players, on top of the bestiary perk, which also boosts all players. I think this is the best idea that I've come up with so far, but I want to see what you guys think. If you've got any perk ideas, feel free to drop them below, and make sure to scroll through the comments. I'll be looking at the ones with the most likes especially. If they seem better, we could go for those, but I do have to say, going for a custom perk right now is going to be super difficult for us, namely because of how many votes Confused Goon has. This is actually For those of you that don't know, I've heard Squid Kid's alt or Squid Kid's younger brother's profile. It is in some way related to Squid Kid, so low-key I should have left him in that prison because he's taking up 100,000 votes out of the voting pool, and if we got even a fraction of those, we would definitely be in the top 7. So I guess we have 2 minister-elects that have found a loophole, but no matter what the admins decide on whether this is actually okay or not, your votes still matter because for my passive perk, I plan on activating Foxy's Carnival. If you don't know, whenever Diana V2 happened, they did add a bunch of new perks to Foxy's Carnival, where you can get extra damage against mythological mobs, as well as more tracking against them, plus some other perks that could be very helpful for the Diana event. So for those of you that are struggling with this event, this would help immensely. And for those of you that aren't, it is free Skyblock XP. There's 49 Skyblock XP locked behind the Foxy elect now. So this would once again be a great perk for everyone. So if you want Foxy's Carnival, make sure to vote for me. And again, if you have any better ideas for some custom perks, feel free to drop them below. Thank you guys so much for voting for me thus far. And make sure to subscribe. We're less than 100 subs away from 29K. But I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have an amazing rest of your day, and God bless.